I represent Zimnyama, which is part of the AMP group. AMP being the company that is part of Texas Meats. One of their divisions is Texas Meats, that is countrywide. Their basic offtake from Zimnyama abattoir, which is based in Mass Central, Tueshi, is basically 1,500 head per month. And basically, it's 70% of our production is economy grade beef, which is about 1,050 out of that 1,500 head. The second lot is we produce about 20% of commercial grade, which is 300 head. And then the final the percentage is about 10% super grade, which is the top end of the grading system, and that is about 150 head. And as I said, that all comes to AMP. So let's move on to basically we run a feedlot in Mvuri, which has a capacity of about 2,000 head at any one time, and we do have a feeder finance scheme in place whereby we offer the farmers, the producers, a scheme where we will induct their cattle basically into our feedlot. The cattle belongs to the farmer. We induct them as per our previous speakers from FIVET and feed mix, Erica, on the induction process. So I won't elaborate anymore on that one. But the animal, as I said, belongs to the farmer. Zimnyama will manage that animal from the day of induction until slaughter. And so Zimnyama will do all the feeding and so on. A value is put on the animal on induction, whether it is a steer, an A-grade steer or a B-grade steer, or a cull cow or oxen, and it is graded and a value is put onto that. At the end of the day, the feeding period, whether it be 45 days, 60 days, 90 days, basically the animal is sent for slaughter, and on the grade at the abattoir, we then get a value. The farmer will get back his input as far as the value of the animal on induction, and then Zimnyama will take back the feed costs and the transport, getting it to the abattoir, and then the profit is split as per a percentage of what the farmer invested and what Zimnyama invested. And right now that scheme is working very well, and we have a number of farmers that are keen to join that scheme. So I would like to just put it out there that if anybody is interested, please to get a hold of us, and we can give them more details into how it all works, as I said. So basically, going back to the pen fattening schedule, which has been quite well broken down by Erica already in the previous discussion there. But feed required is basically a formulated feed from a stock feed company such as Feed Mix, National Foods, Pro Feeds, etc., etc. And Zimnyama, we use a National Feeds product and find it highly successful, but that's everybody's own choice. or you could do your homemade mixing on the farm, whereby you use your wheat bran, your maize bran, chicken litter, molasses, cotton cake, your roughage, etc., and you come up with your own formulation. A lot of farmers think that by doing that, they will produce a cheaper feed. I'm not too sure about that. At the end of the day, it's what the performance you can get as far as your average daily gains and your feed conversion ratio. Those are the two main critical factors when considering what feed that you are going to use in your program. So, right, the type of animals to feed. We feed all types. As I say, our market is diverse, from economies through to commercials, choice, and super. But we do take in all grades of cattle for feeding. And basically, our first one is an A-grade steer, which are steers that are milk tooth to 6 tooth in age, and basically good genetics. Your European breeds, your Brahman cross, Simmental, your Hereford, etc., etc. And the bulk of those will end up going as super grade. The next category is your B-grade steers, which we call B-grade steers, from the more traditional Mashona type animals or Mashona cross. And these will be fed mainly to commercial choice grade. But in my experience, we've had a number of these cattle actually performing very well and actually going into the super grade. The third type of feeder is your cull cow and oxen, which are fed from economies and up to a commercial grade. As was previously noted by Erica, that these do not convert feed as well as your younger animals. But in saying that, our market requires a lot of commercials, as I've already mentioned. So, we have to feed all types and try and find the best way of doing that. Sorry, the next slide, Tanashi. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. The next slide is showing you the type of animals that I've already mentioned. The A-grade steers, ideal weights between 250 and 300 kgs, 0 to 6 tooth, and the grade will be fed to super. Number of days in the pens, 90. Daily gains between 1.6 and 2 kgs, and your feed conversion ratio between 6 and 7. These have also been highlighted earlier by Erica, but anyway, that's what it is. The B grade steers are smaller steers, and we've fed these very successfully. They're smaller, Mashona type, ranging between 230 and 275 kgs, milk to 6 tooth. And these, again, we would feed them up to between commercial and super. These will be in the pens for approximately 60 days. Their daily gains are between 1.2 and 1.6, with a slightly higher feed conversion ratio between 7 and 10 kgs per kg of beef. Then we move on to the cows. Basically, your cull cow is anywhere from 275 kgs and above. Obviously, full mouth. Nobody will want to slaughter any younger breeding stock. So these are cows that have done their breeding cycle, and now we want to add and try and get a best value for money. So these would be fed from economies through to commercial or choice grade. The number of days in the pens for these animals will be much quicker, between 45 and 60 days. And their daily gains are around about 1.5. And we have got better out of some of the better quality cows. Basically, that is the same for the oxen. So basically, we would like to offer any farmers that are out there that are interested in fattening cattle, we would like to welcome them into any scheme that we offer, and we can try and help the farmers reach the best potential for the animal. Thank you very much.